Welcome to Crawl or No Crawl. This is Carolyn Holzman. Today is February 8th, day number 523 of the indexation research project. You're looking at the Google search status dashboard, and really other than validating that they have these three systems that comprise indexation, this is really a nothing burger. I know everybody got so excited when it came out, but it isn't really going to be very helpful to us at this point, at least. Now, this is a granular study. Let me get over to here. Of the indexation process in Google. To be an SEO tester, it requires a method to get brand new content indexed, pages that are not previously indexed. So it's new content, getting that into the index and served by the primary index where a page can be found by its keywords. Now, the simple keyword test, which is the word simple here, that's the one that tests for the first pass, the discovery crawl. And the second keyword here, the complex, this is a test keyword set up in JavaScript, and it tests to confirm if new content is making it through the second rendering pass. Now we know content goes through two crawling phases, the HTML pull and the rendering pass to unlock all the JavaScript, and I'll convert for the purpose of converting all of our content, no matter what generated it, into HTML. And this was in the podcast Search Off the Record. Google engineers talked about it, so we know that it happens. This research is to unlock more of the details about that. Now, I continue to test this indexation to demonstrate that Google is a machine. It does not know what your content is unless it crawls it and renders it and creates the HTML for it. There are reasons why they don't, and you can find it in your Search Console under why pages aren't indexed. And most of the time, the problem with getting content indexed is not that they'll tell you the reason. If the reason is your website, then you got to fix that. But if the reason is Google systems, there is no way you can fix that. All right, so let's just start with that. Okay, now right here, this is where I log if new content has been found by its keywords. So, so far, this is looking at the testing of the desktop designated site, meaning the crawler, the data that you see in Search Console is compiled by either a desktop bot or a smartphone or mobile bot. And what we're seeing is there's a difference in how easy it is to get new content into the index depending on what data your site is supposed to be using. So this is the D stands for the desktop. Now there is something here, you see like right in here, this is the Google Search Console page update report. Now normally it takes be coming in a frequency of every 3 days. This one happened in 2 days, this one happened in 1 day, and in the entire time of doing this research, a year plus 158 days, because you can see it right there, I have not witnessed this before. Now, another development is that the desktop primary crawler data site is now reading the sitemap almost immediately. Now, previously that was not the case. So what I'm trying to do is add in the step of submitting the sitemap on a daily process just to see how quickly it would read it. Now, this is the index detector page, and you can find this yourself if you want to Google the words Google index detector. It's the first result, and this is kind of where I combine, almost like to make it a little cheat sheet, the things that I'm going to show you in the bot log as well as content on this. So what this is this was updated as this morning. There's no new content that's been found on the desktop site. The last time it tested on for the simple keyword was February 5th. For the JavaScript was January 13th. And looking for the mobile rendering bots. It's the mobile bots that bring in the new content. So if they're not there or they're not rendering, it doesn't matter what you do. All right, now this is the primary smartphone or mobile. Now you go like, oh, that has the same problem as the desktop. No, it's actually, I'm not publishing anything new on that, just because it's a lot to get fresh content created for two sites for these types of tests. Now you can see this is the embed of the Google Sheet where I keep all the data logs. Now, let's look to the bots. And pretty much not much to see here. We're still kind of low on the number. And even the mobile one, gets crawled. The desktop one seems to, occasionally you'll see like a whole bunch of, it's almost like the sitemap and they come back and they start crawling. But it's not an everyday thing. All right. So there you go. Now feel free to watch Monday's video. I saw something unusual that suggests to me that this space between the indexing and serving system for new content from a desktop primary crawler compiled data site, say that 10 times fast, that might not be working as we've been told. So if you're experiencing any issues, check on your page report in Search Console. When you see the reason, note whether it's Google Systems or if it's your website. If it's your website, you can do something. If it's not, we're going to have to wait and figure out what they're doing. Okay, take care, and I will see you tomorrow.